Hello again, and welcome back to Granny Dorothy Visits. Today's topic is Become an Anthropologist. And the first reading from Wayne Dyer's Everyday Wisdom. Judgment means that you view the world as you are rather than as it is. And the next one is from Julia Cameron's Blessings. And the quote at the top of the page is from Swami Muktananda. We should always remember God reveals himself to us, within us, in the form of love. And this is titled, I witness the good in others and celebrate their growth. The growth of one blesses all. I am committed to grow in love. All that I touch, I leave in love. I move through this world consciously and creatively. I act with quiet authority, moving from my heart to touch the dreams and hearts of others. As I faithfully mirror to others their worth and their precious and irreplaceable individuality, I myself play an irreplaceable part in bringing the world to greater abundance. So often, all that is needed is an act of loving attendance. I marshal myself to offer that witness. In witnessing others in their passage, I ratify the importance of my own. Life is led both individually and collectively. I honor my importance and the importance of others. None of us is indispensable. None of us is replaceable. In the chorus of life, each of us brings a true note, a perfect pitch, which adds to the harmony of the whole. I act creatively and consciously to actively endorse and encourage the expansion of those whose lives I touch. Believing in the goodness of each, I add to the goodness of all. We bless each other, even in passing. And the last one from Richard Carlson's Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. And this is called Become an Anthropologist. Anthropology is a science dealing with man and his origins. In this strategy, however, I'll conveniently redefine anthropology as being interested without judgment in the way other people choose to live and behave. This strategy is geared toward developing your compassion as well as a way of becoming more patient. Beyond that, however, being interested in the way other people act is a way of replacing judgments with loving kindness. When you are genuinely curious about the way someone reacts or the way they feel about something, it's unlikely that you'll also be annoyed. In this way, becoming an anthropologist is a way of becoming less frustrated by the actions of others. When someone acts in a way that seems strange to you, rather than reacting in your usual way, such as, I can't believe they would do that, instead say something to yourself like, I see, that must be the way she thinks in her world. Very interesting. In order for this strategy to help you, you have to be genuine. There's a fine line between being interested and being arrogant, as if secretly you believe that your way is better. Recently, I was at a local shopping mall with my 6-year-old daughter. A group of punk rockers walked by with some orange spiked hair and tattoos covering much of their bodies. My daughter immediately asked me, Daddy, why are they dressed up like that? Are they in costume? Years ago, I would have felt very judgmental and frustrated about these young people. as if their way was wrong and my more conservative way was right. I would have blurted out some judgmental explanation to my daughter and passed along to her my judgmental views. Pretending to be an anthropologist, however, has changed my perspective a great deal. It's made me softer. I said to my daughter, "I'm not really sure, but it's interesting how different we all are, isn't it?" And she said, "Yeah, but I like my own hair." Rather than focusing on the behavior and continuing to give it energy, we both dropped it and continued to enjoy our time together. When you are interested in other perspectives, it doesn't imply, even slightly, that you're advocating it. I certainly wouldn't choose a punk rock lifestyle or suggest it to anyone else. At the same time, however, it's really not my place to judge it either. One of the cardinal rules of joyful living is that judging others takes a great deal of energy and without exception pulls you away from where you want to be. As usual, great advice for us that sometimes all we have to do is stop and think for a minute, and not be so judgmental and let other people have their ways of thinking just as we want them to let us have our ways of thinking. And we change. As we grow, we learn something new every day, and we might think differently about it, in years to come. The important thing is that we're all kind and loving to each other, always. I send you my love. Mwah. Until next week, bye for now.